my indoor bicycle, hopefully to get 30 minutes out of this ride. I was trying to sleep, but I couldn't sleep. So I'm like, well, since you cannot take a nap, why don't you just go ahead and come up and get on your exercise bike? So I'm going to go ahead and start my wristwatch, my timer, because usually I like to place it on my leg so that way it's also counting my steps, because when it's on my hand it doesn't count my steps. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it up and also um, put it on my shoes, like tied on my shoes, so that way it can calculate the step for me. Just taking a break. Gonna set it up on my shoes. Hi, Easy. How are you? I know you say from cooking now I'm working out. Yeah, I'm trying to set my wristwatch. Ooh, I feel like something is crawling on my body. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. The plan is to do this for 30 minutes. So let's go. Are you done making the pap? The pap veggies and beef stew? Are you done? Let me reset this, because the last time I used this thing, I did not reset it. Okay, now, so it's all reset. I'm ready to go. We're ready to sweat. We're ready to pump it up. Pump it up. Let's pump it up. Unfortunately, I wish we could play music on YouTube, because I know on TikTok Live you can play music, but on YouTube they're so strict about that that at the end of the day it turns into a copyright violation, because that's like intellectual property being used. Oh, you finished your dinner? Oh, okay. So you had dinner already? That's good. So did you cook for yourself or you cook for the family? Hello. Hello. You better not come here to disturb me with your ride. Whew. Yesterday I did about 56 minutes of workout, but it was more like Asian Zumba. What's wrong? Oh, you cannot move it? Okay, let me help this little man. Okay, right here. Go ahead. Go ahead and move it. Don't come and hit my stuff. Okay? Don't even think about it. Ah! 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 Look at this boy! Zion! Really? Really, Zion? Really? Look at that. I know. He has this he has this little Jeep. So he's riding it, like driving it into my stand. Can you imagine that? Kids. Kids will always do the most. They will always do the most. You have to control, you have to be a good driver and control yourself. Control your car so you don't keep running into people or will take your driver's license. Turn it back on. Feel good. I feel good. Da 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 da. And knew that I would know. I feel good. So good. So good. I got you. I'm trying to keep myself going. Oh my God. Now it's burning. I can feel the burn on my thighs. Something about biking. Whew. It gets to you. The beginning is like super sweet. You're like la 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 la. But as you keep going, you know that's like you start feeling the pain, the pain and the struggle. The struggle, the pain, the struggle, the pain, the struggle, the pain keeps going on. You can't stop now. Keep going, 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 going until you can't do it no more. Even though you can do it no more, you keep going. Woo! Trying to catch my breath.
Sit down and drive.
It did,
You don't want to?
me talking and exercising at the same time did not happen overnight. When I first started working out, oh my God, it was so hard to talk and work out at the same time. It was pretty hard because, you know, when you start something new, you have to like walk your way up, like walk your way up into it. So I had to get myself into the rhythm of learning to breathe while exercise and also talk at the same time. So for some people, they'll be panting so hard because I was right there. I was there before. I was panting like I'm about to lose my life. So I usually get upset when I cannot talk and walk out at the same time. But now I can do it. I can talk, walk, pant at the same time, and I'm still going. I'm still going. Let me see what my pulse is. Because normally, they say when you're using the bike, when you're doing like cardio workouts, that you want to make sure you get your, let me pin this comment. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. You want to make sure that your heart rate gets up to 140. So between 120 and 140 is when you burn fat. And the goal is really not to burn fat, you know. The goal is also to build muscle. So yeah, the muscle is there, but the fat is still there. And you have the skin that you want it to get tightened. So not just cardio, we have to also incorporate like strength workout, like body strength workout. Usually when I get on this bike, I try to do 30 minutes on it. But sometimes if I have like the time, like today I don't have the time, so my time limit for today is 30 minutes. But if I have time, I usually go about 45 to 50. Like yesterday, I was on live working out and I did 56 minutes of workout, and that included the Asian Zumba and also some walking on the spot. So everything totaled up to, because Asian Zumba was 45 minutes and the walking on the spot was supposed to be 15 minutes, but I think I didn't really finish it because I got distracted. So on a normal day, I do about 45 minutes. But on the days that I'm time crunched, like today, the goal is to make sure I hit 30 minutes and keep it moving. And the whole goal is for me to work out every day, because I've noticed that if I don't work out every day, I get really like reluctant. I get complacent that maybe the next day I just keep giving excuses that, oh, you know what, let's just do it until tomorrow. Let's leave it until tomorrow. And until tomorrow gets to a week. And at the end of the day, I'll be like, 1 week is gone, 1.5 weeks. So I have to like get myself into like back to the rhythm. And also when I start working out, it also helps my food intake too, because if I notice that I'm working out, I tend to also portion control my food. But if I am not working out, I get to eat without even thinking about it, without portion control. Like I just go ahead and eat, 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 eat. But when I see that, okay, I'm working out, that gives me the incentive to push and control because I'm like, you know what, you're doing this for a better health and also for clear skin and all of that. So that's the reason why I do what I do. I know sometimes I like to go out for a walk, but when I notice like with the walk, it takes me about 1 hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours, for me to get for me to reach my goal of maybe burning about maybe 300 calories. Yeah, but I noticed like I said, if I have the time to go out for a walk, I do it. But if I'm time crunch, I stay home. I stay home because I try to do like gym membership, and I notice like when I go ahead and get gym membership, I end up going like maybe once or twice a month, and at the end of the day, my whole money is gone because I didn't go like maybe 3 or 4 times a day, a week to the gym. Yeah, so I said instead of wasting that money on gym membership, I'd rather just stay home, work out. There are so many videos on YouTube one can use to strength train and also to do cardio. So that's why I'm so happy for this bike. This bike was actually a Christmas gift, and ever since my husband got it, I love it. Even though I don't get on it every day like I'm supposed to, but I just love the fact that I have something I can fall back to or something I can use if I don't want to do anything else. Hi, Hussein. How are you? Thank you, Hussein. Thank you so much. Thank you for the encouragement. I really appreciate this. It's people like you that keep me going, you know? People like you, words of encouragement, your good, sweet words. It keeps one going. Don't forget to double tap on that screen, okay? Double tap on the screen, and that way you increase the like, and then you're sending hearts. I love those hearts because they're an encouragement too. But when you double tap on the screen, you are liking the live. And it's also telling the algorithm that, oh, people love this. Send more people her way. Yeah. But thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. So Hussein, where you streaming from or where you watching me from? It's so good to see and have new people on my life. It tells me that okay, I'm doing something right. You know, sometimes as humans, when you do something and you don't see better results, it brings down your spirit and your morale. But when you do something and you see people happy for what you're doing, or people are encouraged by what you do, it raises up your morale. It gives you the courage and the strength to keep going, you know? Because the truth about it is, most times, we as humans, we need just that little encouragement. Because that little encouragement really goes like a long way. It really does so much to your mind, body, spirit, and soul. So when you have an opportunity to encourage someone, when you have an opportunity to cheer somebody up, please do not hesitate to do that, because you yourself also need somebody to cheer you up. You yourself also need somebody to tell you you're doing a great work. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep pushing. No matter how hard life is, keep going, because I know it might seem gloomy now. The weather might seem bad, but there's a sunshine coming. There's, like they said light at the end of the tunnel. You might be going through a very hard situation right now, and you're like, oh my God, I'm not making any headway. I'm not even getting any encouragement from anybody. I'm trying, I'm doing all my best, putting all my hard work, like day in, day out. I'm trying my best, but I'm not seeing anything to encourage me. But let me tell you, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Keep going, keep pushing, keep going. Just like when I started working out the first week, I was like, oh my God, I'm not even seeing any result. I am panting. I am like screaming, cursing, saying, oh, how long do I have to do this? But let me tell you, one thing about life is sometimes you have to put in a whole lot of work for you to see results. You don't expect to put 1 or 2 day work. You don't expect to put 1 minute work or 2 minute work to see results. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And with that being said, it's time for me to get up and push, 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 push. Because when I do this, I increase the intensity of this bike ride. Poison Ivy, how are you? How are you doing? Woo, that was tough. That was a little bit tough. How are you doing, Poison Ivy? Good to have you on my life. That's a unique name. That's a very unique name, Poison Ivy. So are you one that give people the hives? Do you give people hives when they come close? Why did you choose that name? Oh, yes, indeed. Okay. So what made you choose that name? Do you like the leaf? Or what really attracted you to that name? I'm curious. Sometimes when people choose names, I'm really curious why they go for the name that they have. I really want to know. Zion, give me the pen. Bring it here. Thank you. Thank you. Love you. Thank you, Zion. Uh-oh. You want to get on? Come on. I was doing so well. I thought you're not going to come. Oh, no particular reason. Okay, this is going to slow me down now. Yeah? Oh, Zion, we are running out of time. Okay, hold on. Let me just button this. Then I'll hold on. Zion, we have to be safe. We have to be safe. Hold on. Okay, you're all buttoned up. You need that daily dose of attention. Oh yeah, because that name draws attention. What do you want? You ready to go down? Oh, thank you. That works for me too. Case closed. That works for me. Well, everyone needs attention. That's good. At least I'm sure you're getting that attention every single day. I'm really sure you are. No, you cannot have the pen. No, sir. Where am I from? I'm from Nigeria. And where are you from? Babe, can you give him another toy? Because he's playing with a pen. I don't want him to write on anything. You're from Florida. What part of Florida? And if you tell me what part of Florida, I'm going to tell you the joke I know about Florida. A small town in Florida? What town is that? I know some places in Florida. Hey, Zion. It's okay. Okay, babe, if I give him the pen, will you take it away from him? Huh? The pen? Okay, here. Avon Park. Avon Park. Where is Avon Park? Okay, I really know some little places in Florida. I know Orlando. I know Jacksonville. I know Miami. I know Kissimmee. Well, Kissimmee is close to. Well, Kissimmee is in Orlando, right? I don't know. I just came from Kissimmee last month. Came back from Kissimmee last month. So where is Avon Park? What big city is Avon Park in? It's an hour away from Orlando. Oh, okay. Okay. Been to Orlando. Like I said, I went to Kissimmee last month. Lake Wales. Do you guys have beautiful water? Because Orlando doesn't have beautiful water. Like the beaches in Orlando are not beautiful. But I heard like I need to go to Petersburg. Petersburg. I heard the water is so beautiful over there. Destin, Destin, Florida. They have good, beautiful water. So, oh, you don't have good water close to you. Good beaches. Oh, a lot has changed in Florida. Is it because of the resorts or the entertainment industry coming in to Florida? Oh, you left Florida. So where are you now? If you left Florida, what state are you residing? Chicago. Oh, you left the one place to go to the extreme. Oh yeah, Chicago is beautiful. When I visited Chicago, I had their pizza. Oh my God, their deep dish pizza. It was delicious. And I love the high-rise buildings in Chicago. I didn't use the public transportation though because whew, where I was staying, where I stayed in Chicago, the public transportation wasn't that great. And I think I was just using Uber. And what again do I love about Chicago? Well, I didn't go to Chicago in the winter. I went in the summer, like in July, August. So I didn't get to experience the winter. So how do you cope with the winter in Chicago? Going from Florida, which is a warm place that you barely see snow. How do you cope in Chicago? How do you cope with the harsh weather? I heard like in the winter, the snow even is almost up to one's shoulder. Do you work from home or do you go to work? And if you do go to work during the winter, like how, when do you start like getting yourself ready? When do you drive to work or do you use public transportation? Really? Oh my God. That's awesome. Because I don't think someone like me would be able to survive in Chicago. Because right now I'm in Georgia, and the winter here, our temperature, the lowest we get is like 23 degrees, 22, which I feel like is too cold for me. And I cannot imagine myself like going through winter with all that snow. And over here in Georgia, like we get snow maybe once every six 6 to 7 years. Yeah. So it's kind of tough dealing for me, for someone like me, to deal with the harsh winter. Yes, I am from Nigeria, but I live in Georgia. Get that? I moved to the US about 14 years ago. Yep. So I still consider myself a Nigerian, even though I've been here this long. Do I like it here? It's okay. I wouldn't say it's that great. But don't beat me up for it, because I know some people be like, okay, if you don't like it here, so why are you here? If you don't like it here, why? You know how people talk. But to me, it's still okay. It's better. It's better than where I'm coming from. But I wish the people could be as much friendly as the people back where I'm coming from. Because it's like here, everybody is just want to be by themselves. Yes, it's gonna get worse. It's getting worse as it is. Yeah, so I'm like, did I really make a good decision coming over here? Yes, I feel like I did make a good decision because I was able to experience the better part of US when it was good. But now that it's going downhill, I'm like rethinking my decision. And I visited like in July. I visited another country. We visited about 4 countries, and I was like, "Are you sure we're not just gonna pack up our things and just move to Europe?" Because we visited Europe and we had the best time of our life. The only downside of it is the income there is not compared to the income here. Even though yes, the income over there you can survive, you can be comfortable, but I feel like it's not enough for one to be able to, like, if you're somebody who loves to travel, to be able to travel to other continents, because you can travel within Europe and get the best out of Europe, but how about other continents? Would you be able to afford it? And moving to another country right now, it's like, okay, you have to get acclimatized to their way of doing things. You have to, it's like you have to really acclimatize it a whole lot of things, which I feel like anybody can do it. It's easy for anybody to achieve it. It's easy for anybody to do it, but at the same time, are you willing to start from the scratch? Because not everyone is willing to start from the scratch. Not everyone is willing to start from the bottom, you know? Because let's say, okay, here in the US, maybe you have a job where you are a supervisor, and now you cannot take that experience over here to another country. Unless it's a third world country that, okay, they need your expertise and you can transfer to that country. But if it's something that you have to start like a whole different career, so that means you have to better start from the scratch. Another country one can go right now and let's say do very well. Another thing is if you have a remote job, then it's easy for you to go to another country like the Asian country to reside there, because I've heard some people going to like Bali, going to Philippines and settling down there, and they're still doing their remote job, making the kind of money they're making, like being paid in the US dollars. And over there, like their salary over here, they're just using like a 1/3 of it over there to live, to pay their bills, and also to have fun. And the remaining 2/3, they're putting it away and saving it up. So if you have that kind of job, then I would say it's really best for one to start transitioning, to another country. But if you have a brick and mortar job like I do, that's going to get hard. It's going to be difficult to transition, because then you have to look for a brick and mortar job that is similar to what you have, or closer. Well, closer and similar are the same thing. Closer to what you have. You would love to go to Dubai? Ha ha ha. Okay. Well, I feel like as an American, you'll be able to survive in Dubai, but are you willing? Because most Arabic countries, I'll put it this way, the truth about every country is you have to be able to follow their rules and regulations. You have to be able to do as they say, because you cannot say just because you're an American and you come over there and you do things like an American and you're gonna go scot-free. No, they don't they don't they don't see that. They don't see eye to eye with that. So you have to be able to follow all the rules. Dubai is beautiful, but I feel like Dubai is kind of expensive. If you want to live the kind of life you're living here in the US, you better be making the kind of money you're making here in the US for you to be able to survive in Dubai. That's my own 2 cents. I might be wrong. So, you said they have better structure. Well, yes, they have better structure if you're working there. as an expatriate, you know. But if you're working there as just like a regular person, it's going to be very hard for you to work your way out. I know sometimes, you know, most people are carried away by the structural buildings of of the places, by the beauty of a country. But sometimes take away that beauty of that country, take away those structures, what lies beneath? That's another thing you have to ask yourself. Is there corruption? Will they would when you find yourself in a difficult situation, how easy are you to come out from that situation? Would they be fair to you when they are passing judgment? So that's something one has to think about. Yes, the world is sinful. There are corrupt people everywhere. Even here in the US, we have so many corrupt people. But would that stop you from being who you are? No, that shouldn't stop you from being who you are. It should keep you going. I think I'm coming to the end of my ride right now because I said I was crunched for time. I was supposed to be on this bike for 30 minutes because I have another engagement I have to. Michael, you say retreat to the countryside? Are we ready to retreat to the countryside? That's the question. Not everyone is willing, you know? Not everyone is ready to go to the countryside because with the countryside, let me tell you, if you have tasted the rural area and tasted the urban area and you want to move from the urban area to the rural area, you have to really structure your mindset. First of all, you have to, it's a mind thing. You're gonna go be a caveman? Oh, that works. Well, most people these days, I see most people like, what do they do? They're going to, there's this name they call it. Oh, it just escaped my mind. I'm trying to think. Maybe when I stop writing, I'm gonna remember. Go off the grid. Yes, Michael, you are right. Going off the grid. Like most people now these days, even in the US, they go off the grid. Like some of them do not even have power. Like, cause I'm like, if you're someone who is used to having power 24 hours a day, how do you go from not having power to now start using generator to get power? How do you start using, like imagine yourself when you want to flush your toilet, you now have to get a bucket of water to flush your toilet. That is kind of hard. So imagine going from a rural to urban and now you're moving from urban to rural. You just have to shift your mindset, you know. You just have to be mentally prepared because this is something that, yeah, let's say it wasn't that new to you. It's something you've experienced before, but now it's something that you're going back to. So it might not come like the whole acclimatization might not come easily, you know. You have to work your way into it. You have to get your mind prepared, your body prepared, your soul prepared. Imagine being in a place where you're not bitten by mosquitoes or you don't see flies as much as you do, and you now find yourself in a place where you're now seeing flies. Oh God. Whew, that can be dire to the soul, you know. Yeah, you're right, Michael. You can drill a borehole and install solar, but that takes a whole lot of money. How many people can afford that? That's the question you have to ask. How many people? Yeah, people used to survive like that in the past, but that was in the past until technology kicked in. So now technology is here, is making it difficult for people to transition from living lavishly or from enjoying all the good things technology has to offer to not having them anymore, you know. So technology made us this way, I would say. Technology, like wanting more made us this way. But who am I? Money is good. Money is good, but the same money is the root of all evil. If you let money rule you, you're going to be met with so many disharm and all of that. But guys, it was lovely meeting you guys. If this was your first time coming in my life, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to watch any of my video you come across, my shorts, whatever. And I love to see comments. Don't forget to leave comments when you watch any of my shorts or my video, even though it's so hard for me to put out long form videos. So far, I've done about 34 minutes. So you see, I went past my 30 minutes. And I need to cut it off now because I have a lot of things to take care of. But it was so good to have you guys. Thank you, Michael, for coming back and keeping me company. Thank you, Poison Ivy. Thank you. And if you're here, you did not say hi, it's okay. Thank you. I appreciate you for coming on. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Be blessed. Peace.